Big-time stakes as we approach the end of the season. Bowl positioning, playoff spots, all on the table, but only if you find a way to win. Welcome to Rentschler Field in East Hartford, home to the Uconn Huskies. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Liberty Flames, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Uconn Huskies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Uconn will deliver the opening kickoff, and we'll get this game going. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Liberty's offense will have the football first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week, but basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man. He is the guy.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Hey, sometimes numbers lie, but this quarterback just learned a valuable lesson. These numbers don't lie. One of the best defenses against the pass, and you see why right there. Man, they break on the football, so much speed in the back end, break on it, make the play. This defense is legit, and that QB's finding out firsthand.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll give it to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Use the play fake, now to throw. Trying to barrel in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Uconn. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Pressure coming. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking downfield on first down. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Quickly out to the tight end. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Flames come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Rushes on him. Gets rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They just keep firing. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. A little screen to the running back. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Flames.
And that's a nice job selling it by the offense, dropping back, making it look like it's pass. That running back slipping out of the backfield, throwing him the football, getting a dynamic playmaker in space, and he says, I got this, I'll do the rest, and gets the touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point, but no problem. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Uconn going back to work on offense. They want to run it left here. Makes a man miss. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Huskies with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. It's Teray. Throws to the tight end. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36. Wants to throw on first down. Pocket breaking down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early this football game.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd down, he drops the throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Uconn will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Here's the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And the Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's got the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The Flames line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Uconn offense goes back to work. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Brings up 3rd down.
It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. To the air. It's Teray. Fires to the big fella. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Uconn will have to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll run the toss. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Flames can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Here's the pressure. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone, and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Flames have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Turning it on. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention for the Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down.
2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Rides to back and leaves it. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And the Flames have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. He'll pull it on the read. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Liberty!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
14, Uconn, 7.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Rides the back on the option, the give. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Toure. They've got the screen set up. Sweet cut there. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Huskies in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Back to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout. And these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Offense getting set for 1st down. From the gun, the running back has it. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab on the left. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Looking to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. He'll keep it himself. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. Pressure's there and he lets it go. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Dropping back, it's Toure. Bringing the heat. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the 1st one they've used this half. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tight end now in motion. Leaves it with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, a 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in East Hartford.
The Flames will kick it away to start the 2nd half. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Uconn going back to work on offense. To the air on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Peace. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his 1st career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Finds his man in the middle. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the miss, the lead is still 4. The Uconn offense goes back to work. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Homer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Catch in the middle. It's Peace. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to pass. It's Toure. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. It's complete to the right. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to throw again. He'll off one deep down the left side. Wide out trying to get it in.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. And that one will give them the lead. Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put together an 81-yard drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
14.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Off play action on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Brings up 2nd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. And the Flames are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Complete on 3rd down. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. He'll pitch it. Creates a little space. He's now piled up 68 yards rushing, and he's closing in on 1,400 for the season.
2nd down.
They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Flames are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Back open in the middle. Fighting off the defender. Knocked off his feet. And the Flames really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll move the tight end. From the gun on 3rd down. Grab near the marker. It's Douglas. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Easy completion on the shuffle. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. That's the end of the period, and Uconn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Power football with the run. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. The Flames are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Here's the handoff. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames! They move on top here in the 4th.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here, this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Virginia Tech has the lead right now, but they haven't been able to separate themselves just yet inside Lane Stadium. They're up by 5 over Maryland. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Let's see how they set the tone on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Peace. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. From the shotgun, the inside give. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back to throw, it's Toure. Got the back over the middle. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. Uconn comes to the line after getting another 1st down. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Unleashes one. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. Uconn will have to punt it away. And nobody able to handle that punt, and they'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
Big third down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on third down.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the Flames will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Back to throw, it's Toure. Gets it out quickly. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds after picking up a couple. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Hauls it in. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Gonna look downfield again. Gets it out fast. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This quarterback has to stay calm, cool, and collected and drive his team down for a score late in the fourth. Wants to throw on first down. Oh, they're after him. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Dropping back, it's Toure. Got his man in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. He'll throw on third down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And the third down pass is incomplete. And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on fourth down. They'll go with a direct snap. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be first and goal from the 8. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
And how about this QB coming up clutch in a big moment? Gotta have it. You dreamed about it your whole life. He puts the ball on the money. They make the catch, take the lead with seconds remaining on the clock.
If he makes this one, the lead will be 3, and at least a field goal won't beat you. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. Bringing it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Soft spot in the middle. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. Got to move quickly here. They need to get it to field goal range. Looking to throw on 1st down. He wants a big play here late. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw 2 really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, 2 really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Ballman.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. 2 ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now